Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and anyone else who's brave enough to stand out there to wait for this parade. We thank you very much for coming. And this parade is sponsored by the Township of Piscataway, and it is managed and run by the American Legion and the Veterans of Foreign Wars of Piscataway. And I'm John Kazar, your announcer today. And next to me here is Susan Hargos, president of the VFW in Piscataway. And if I might say a few words about today. Far too often, the nation as a whole takes for granted the freedoms of all that all Americans enjoy. These freedoms were paid for with the lives of others few of us actually knew. That is why they are all collectively remembered on one special day. This should be regarded as a civic obligation, for this is a national debt that can only be truly repaid by individual Americans by honoring our nation's war debt. We preserve their memory and thus their service and sacrifice in the memories of future generations. Attending commemorative ceremonies is the most visible way of demonstrating remembrance. Placing flags at grave sites, marching in parades, sponsoring patriotic programs, dedicating memorials, wearing buddy poppies, for example. Whether done individually or collectively, it is the thought that counts. Personal as well as public acts of remembering are the ideal public displays of patriotism and are essential if the notion of remembering war dead is to be instilled in our young. And I thank you very much, and thank you again for coming out. And now we'll have to see whether these people are actually going to march or are they all ran home. All right, our lead car here, it's the Piscataway Police Department. I guess they have a motorcycle written down here, but I guess they changed that a little. And the director is Kevin B. Harris. Following them is the New Jersey Army National Guard Charlie Company, 250th Signal Battalion of Somerset County, run by Sergeant Jackson. And I believe we have 9 vehicles that we were able to get here. Oh, real. All these vehicles have changed down through the years, and I'm not familiar with all these modern vehicles. The one that just left us was a Humvee. Yeah. Okay, thank you, National Guardsmen. You guys are doing a great job, and a great job for the whole country. And following them is our mayor, Brian Waller, our standing mayor. You look comfortable, Mayor. And now we have the Piscataway VFW. And remember, the President, Michael Hargos. And this is the Veterans of Foreign Wars float. This is the hollowed ground and the cross that represents the soldiers that have left us. Lest we forget. We couldn't put all the decorations on there because of the rain. We normally have a rifle on there that's turned upside down, and a helmet and boots that fire no more. And this was supposed to carry our veterans, but it looks like they got rained out. And this is the American Legion Color Guard, one of the best in the nation here. And the commander of the American Legion. Geez, I forgot his name already. Mr. Velicki, Commander Velicki. And the Ladies Auxiliary and Color Guard of American Legion Post 261. And their members. You can see that they're not afraid of the rain. And we have our Poppy Queen. You want to help me out with this one? Samantha Gentile. And our Poppy Princess is Gabrielle Muscardino. And the Poppy Page is Summer Scrum. And now we have our Senator Bob Smith. And the Piscataway Township Council people. I see this too that didn't get scared away with the rain. And thank you very much for coming out. And Miss Fernicle, the freeholder. She's that does a wonderful job for all of us here in Piscataway.
How you doing? How's everything? Good. I'm going to take a break here. Woo!
And this is our DARE unit from the Piscataway Police Department. So you want to find out where I am over here? You want to come here? Where am I over here? Oh, this is DARE. Yeah. And right now we have Councilman up here, James Hubin. And this is the second vehicle. Okay, they're out. And this is the.
Is that the band?
I don't know who this is over here. It's supposed to be the police PBA.
PBA.
Oh, and this is our Piscataway PBA.
Hey, you got the good job.
And it's run by Don Floric, president.
Just like his softball.
And this is American. You're an American Legion. American Legion. And now we have the American Legion senior baseball team, sponsored by Post 261. That was the senior one. I didn't see the junior one's not here, I guess.
The Elks.
Yeah, okay. And now we have the BPOE Elks Lodge 2414 Exalted Ruler Kyle Keeper. Yeah, they stop for a water break on top of the bridge.
Oh, I have a glass of water. Does the band do a number here?
Yes, they'll stop here and do a number here. Yeah, the drum major, she'll come up here probably. But they have 3 drum majors, one on each side and one up here. And here comes our renowned Super Chief Marching Band. The Super Chiefs won the state championship show this year. And the director is Edward Garnick and Christopher Summer. Very nice. Thank you very much, Super Chiefs. And now following his band is the Super Chief parents. The parents of the Super Chief Marching Band. And they have 2 wagons that they're pulling, covered wagons, these wagons were built for the Piscataway Super Chief Marching Band State Championship show. They were built by the grandparents. Today they are decorated and pulled in the parade to honor the men and women who gave so much for their country. Oh, hi. And now we have the Piscataway senior citizens. These are the real energetic people that keep this town going.
Charlie! Also a Marine. Come on! Also a Marine.
And you people that can march, thank you for coming out. These senior citizens are going to show up no matter how they do it. And now we have the Piscataway Republican Organization. Give them a nice hand. Thank you for coming out in this beautiful weather.
Hey, don't you know it's raining out there?
Oh, where's my Girl Scout leader over here? Yeah. And now we have I can't believe these little ones actually got out here in the rain, and their leader, Miss Ogden,
Well, no. Anyway.
is going to announce them, if you don't mind.
It's not even rain anymore. Okay. I'm out of breath. Yeah, I got my own soaking wet one. And we have the Girl Scouts of Delaware Raritan, and this is our color guard. We have 2 cadets, 2 juniors, 2 brownies. It was coming. We have Daisy Troop 335. They're in kindergarten. Leader is Marie O'Brien. We have Daisy Troop 1661. Maggie Marchenko. We have Brownie Troop 423. The leader is Liz Harrison. All right. I got Brownie Troop 2051. The leader is Lisa Cabus. Brownie Troop 2068. The leader is Donna DiCarlo. Wait a minute. Sorry. Junior Troop 567, the leader is Terry Carroll. Junior Troop 1696, the leader is Gail Rivers. Junior Troop 3792, the leader is Dawn Mastowski. Wait a minute. Junior Troop 1126, the leader is Sharon Eckert. Junior Troop 2061, the leader is Debbie Whitlock. Junior Troop 3809, the leader is Sandy Kelly. One more. My troop.
Oh, no, you got more than one there, it looks like.
No, a lot of them didn't show. And last but not least, oh no, I got one more after this. Troop 3920, this is my troop leader, is Gail Ogden. And I have Troop 3792, leader is Dawn Mastowski. And that's it. Happy Memorial Day. I messed up.
Thank you.
I'm
and
sorry.
This is Pack 20, sponsored by the American Legion. The leader is Chris Bushholtz and Tammy Skolnick.
Eric. Some practicing this weekend.
And we have the Cub Scout
Indoors.
that's also, or Cub Pack, that's sponsored by the American Legion. The leader is Pete Combates and Christy Jalise. Oh, it is the Cub Pack here coming up. Don't tell me it again. Oh, yeah, 67. Okay, that's good. Because the American Legion sponsored the first 2.
Who's the last? The rescue squads? The last? Rescue squads?
Yes. The Cub Scout Pack 67 of Piscataway. And their leader is Kevin Forrest. Hey, look at that guy. Look at him go. All right. Who are these? Which one is this one? It's good. And these are the Piscataway Braves. And we were supposed to have, is this the ice hockey?
Yeah.
And this is, coming up here now is the Rock Ice Predators from Dunellen, the Rock Ice hockey team. Their coach is Frank Caffrey, and the assistant coach is Dennis Visnowski. Yeah. This should be North Stelton, right? Is this North Stelton? This is North Stelton Fire Department. Received their charter in 1936. They're
1, 2, 3.
Their chief is Dan Nee, and their president is Craig Omak. North Stelton has quite a group here today. I believe they have 9 vehicles, if I'm not mistaken. Here's their new Humvee, that state-of-the-art vehicle that they just acquired. This is not only a fire truck, it's a fire truck plus rescue and EMS truck all in one. This company now has been in existence for 67 years. And now we have the North Stelton Rescue Squad, and their captain is Paul Visoskas. Did I get it right that time?
Hey, that's right along.
This North Stelton really comes out in full strength when they come out to a parade. And now we have the Arbor Hose Company. Their chief is Tony Fritz, and they got their charter in 1921. And now we have the Arbor Rescue Squad, and the captain is Abu Abdul. Well, I thought they might need it.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, this is pretty cool hanging up out here.
What's that?
Watching it from here.
Hey, don't go back with that boat yet. We might need it a little later if it keeps raining. Who's this over here? Oh, this is still Arbor? Oh, I see Arbor don't believe the weatherman. They didn't only come with one boat, they came with two. Was this, okay. And now we have River Road Fire Company. The chief, John Smolka. And if I'm right, they got their charter. They've been in existence since 1929. There are a bunch of kids up there with you.
No, they're home.
Are they? Now we have the River Road Rescue Squad. I don't have the captain's name. I understand they changed captains.
There you go.
They're smart. They're not gonna.
I think we have enough boats.
Yeah. All right, now, next in the lineup is the Possum Town Fire Company. I believe they have 3 rigs or more, and 4 rigs today. And the chief is Paul Snyder, if I'm correct. And the assistant chief is Bill Kerwin. And you've been in existence since 1948. Boy, this is moving fast today.
Yeah.
You know, the guys aren't marching, they're riding, so it's really going right.
Hello. What's going on over there? It's dry. Nice and dry. Nice and warm here.
Where's your marchers today? This Holmes Marshall, right? Coming up now, we have the Holmes Marshall Fire Company, and I see here they have 3 vehicles, and their chief is Doug Huff. Doug Howe. Did I get it right? Huff.
I give him bad info.
ate the hot dogs already? Oh, he took off? Oh. Probably needs most of it this next year. This is number one, Piscataway. And it's exactly 50 years ago that I was the president of the Newmarket Fire Department. And the rain, see the rain stopped now, that parade's over, right?
But we knew that.
This truck looks like me. This was my truck 50 years ago when I belonged to the fire company, and that's the truth. Yeah, yeah, I pumped many fires with this truck.